in melee range take 8 points of fire damage per second. Targets on fire take extra damage. Costs a lot of mana. I've got Frostcloak favorited just because I think it might be useful in certain fights, like any kind of fight where I got to stay away from a guy. But I'll probably be using Flame Cloak more than anything. Let's slap that in the left hand, and let's take a look at our map, see where we are here. Did not mean to place a marker. So we've got South Brittleshin Pass here, and we've got to find the staff for Inthyr so that we can get Onmund's amulet back from him and complete that follower or companion quest or favor, however you want to look at it. Oh yeah, I do have the fire shield. Let's see how good the fire shield is against water. Oh, hey, it didn't go off. It has my approval. If it can stay lit in water, it is probably worth its salt. What I'm really curious to see, and I'll probably keep it in third person at least until I see, is how big a radius this has. And actually that makes me want to, it's probably going to wear out before I actually get to a guy, so let me keep it in the left hand. I'm not even going to sneak. I'm going to wade right in here. Somebody's in here talking. Oh! I probably should at least pay attention to what's going on though, huh? Oh, I want to put that actually in the right hand and that in the left hand. There we go. That's what I wanted. Everything's just so weird in third person. I'm just not used to it. Everything's harder to see. I guess you can use the little bit of a camera trick. Hey, here we go. That might just be Jazargo. Actually, that looked like my flame was doing decent damage to him. I guess I can see the radius in first person, so I don't necessarily need to stay in third. Even if third does look pretty dang cool. Do I still have that in my... Yeah, I can tell that left hand is still a shield. It's got a different looking effect to it. Oh boy, here we go with the trapping. Ah! A mace? I really got it too, didn't I? Let me take a glance at the little map. For some reason that looks like a big corner. Nope, nothing there. Go ahead and re-up that shield. And let's go ahead and, actually I don't think, yeah, I can't double cast, so. Boom! Look at that! What's up? Oh, horrible miss. A Necromage, eh? Well, let's see how tough the Necromage is. I guess I could get in range so that my shield is hurting him too. Necromage is too powerful for flames. Do it, Atronach. Do it. That is awesome. Frost Atronach is huge. I'm probably gonna like that. It looks like he's got an attack that he does that staggers him too, like when he slams the ground. That would be cool if all of a sudden I had a pet that could stagger. Gold necklace I do want. These flames make it a little tough to see loot, just because it's an effect that's, you know, directly on your screen. It's more for your eyes to pick up on. It doesn't necessarily obscure anything. I can see right through it, but just having it there makes it a little bit weird. Rough spun tunic. Might be the first time I've seen that. Actually, it's probably just the first time I've paid attention to it. The Warrior's Charge! Conjuration? Hey, I am A-okay with that. You can give me all the Conjuration skill books you have. I'll take every one of them. And I won't complain a lick. That Frost Atronach's staying out pretty long, considering that's a single cast. We're gonna have to get used to his noises. Oh, that was easy. I wasn't even necessarily looking that was Inthyr's staff. Oh, it's a weapon. It's a staff. Oh, Grand Staff of Charming. Creatures and people up to level 8 won't fight for 30 seconds. Interesting. So somebody was abusing that, huh? Gee, I couldn't imagine how. Frost Atronach to block your path. The Frosty is a big one, too. So he should do his job well. Oh, please keep me up. And I'm still at least on somewhat of this upper level. I feel like there should be something on one of these ledges. But I don't see anything, so I think I'm going to stop looking and proceed. Just a skeleton down here. I basically didn't even pay attention to him as my Frost Atronach wiped him out. See if we can find out where his bones scattered off to. Those look like skeleton bones. Looks like a rolling skeleton foot. That's interesting. Perfectly balanced on the ball of the foot. Somehow that sounds highly unlikely. Is it a trap? Oh, watch out, it's a trap! Yeah, but it wasn't a very good one. I caught up to it before it had a chance to really do anything. Frost Atronach kind of looks goofy on diverse terrain. Just because he's so big and lumbers. Oh! Wow, that was really quick and easy. Like, I literally just fought a couple skeletons. I did nothing. Well, okay, let me not compare that to fighting Mordecai.
There are warm fires and friendly faces inside.
Let me compare it instead to having the world turn green and then transforming to a couple animals. And then let me compare it to, well, I guess J'zargo's had some very deadly potential. Compare it to having to put a scroll on myself and have undead explode around me. I would say J'zargo's was probably the toughest, actually, because I did actually die in that one. Onmund was, I don't know, really, really easy. I had to go find my own undead, too. It didn't give me, like, a marker for an undead cave. It's like there's a little bit of intuition needed, even. I guess I did have to kind of savvily speak to Inthir and Onmund's. One thing's for sure, Brelena's quest was the easiest. Just had to wait for one effect to wear out, and then had to watch her cycle another one. Alright, Inthir. Hey, buddy.
Certainly nothing illicit going on.
Here's your staff. Now I'd like the amulet, please.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Onmund's amulet. Onmund's.
Till next time.
And because I'm nosy? Nothing. It's just a, I don't know, it even looks like it's just a silver amulet. Like it doesn't even have anything on it. It's like the cheapest of the cheap. You had me waste a lot of time.
That the eye could be so dangerous. Tolfdir is right, isn't he? Magic really can overwhelm you.
Of course it can. Now, shut up. Here's your amulet.
I didn't think he'd really give it back. Thank you, friend. It's good to know I can count on you.
Alright, so now I officially have all three initiates I can use as followers at any point in time. Let me see if I can guide up a little advice on what each one is capable of. Alright, the primary skills of each of the three initiates. For J'zargo, it considers him a sorcerer, and that is destruction, illusion, one-handed, and heavy armor. Interesting. I wonder if I gave him heavy armor, if he'd wear it over the robes. I might have to try that. Just because it would look amazing to have a heavy armor, just BA running around with me slinging destruction and illusion spells. That is sweet. Onmund, it considers him the same, a sorcerer. Destruction, illusion, one-handed, heavy armor. Brelena is the only one that's different. She is alteration, illusion, conjuration, and sneak. Interesting. So if I had some covert mission, like if I took this character through the Dark Brotherhood or something, I might want to take Brelena along with me instead of Mr. J'zargo. As of right now, though, holy crap, yeah, I'm going to go get some dwarven stuff. I'm going to put some really cheap, low-quality enchants on it, and then I'm going to give it to my man here, J'zargo, and see how bad the Catman looks. Alright. considering how low my enchanting is, this actually is not bad. I'm using one of my only 2 Grand Soul Gems, but before long I'll be able to get Grand Soul Gems with Grand Souls in them kinda easily, so I'm not real worried about using them right now. And I'm gonna get literally a full 20% magic regeneration on this Orcish armor. I almost want to wait to try to get a better heavy armor, but that's not bad. I'm gonna do it, and let's see what we can do to his other pieces too. Let's go helmet next. Fortify Magicka or Magicka Regen. Fortify Conjuration. He doesn't use Conjuration, he uses Destruction and Illusion. I've already got a % Regen. Let's go with the Fortify Magicka, and let's make that a grand one too for a full 20 points. That's not bad. I'm doing decent enchants considering I have no perks and I've got a pretty low skill in it. I bet you could get to doing some absolutely amazing enchants. Yep, sticking with Magicka. This one's going to have to be kind of weak. Common Soul Gem, only 6. Yeah, that's really weak. Last but not least. Oh, what? I got nothing for the boots. Well, I got 200 to resist frost. I'm not going to use either one of those. That'll be okay for the time being.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Jezargo is listening.
Oh, no, not do something. Hold on.
What is it?
Hold on. I need you to hold some stuff.
There is much.
No.
There is skill in magic.
Come on, dialogue. Come on, context sensitivity.
Jezargo only has so much room to carry things.
That's alright, Jezargo. You don't have to carry a lot. Actually, you are going to have to carry a lot. You're going to have to carry some crazy heavy armor. What? Look at him.
We follow then.
Is it just me, or did his voice change just a little bit just now? I put the helmet on. Interesting. So I don't have great enchants on it, but actually the chest and the head, those were not bad enchantments. That's kind of cool. Wow, okay, so I guess I could just do some waiting until Urag's ready to be done with Shaldor's writings, and I can see what the end of that looks like. But since I'm done with the guild quests, I can either continue on with the main story, which I'm not going to do right at the moment. I will eventually. I could go to some Daedric quests and start cataloging those, which I'm actually starting to lean away from. I think instead I may kind of cap this series for right now and start a brand new series.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Series of the Dark Brotherhood.
All
with
this
my archer.
knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Have you made any progress
We
translating
were able
Shadow's
to
work?
figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
Yeah, please do. Conjuration increase! Up to 49. Okay, yeah. So first priority is going to be go buy a point of conjuration. Get to 50. At least, so I make sure I'm at least at 50 when I level up again, because that's probably where the perk will go.
Until next time.
Alright. I will probably show a couple more things if this isn't close to 15 minutes already. I'm going to have to check, see what that part comes up to, and then we'll see if I go a little bit further on the mage, or if I whip out some archer.